my channel. This week I thought it'd be fun to tell you guys what I've been watching lately. I haven't done an update video on what I've been watching in a while, so I thought this would be fun because I'd love to know some of the things you guys are watching. I finished a couple of my like long-term shows that I finished binging, so I'm kind of looking for something new to watch in between keeping up with my regular shows, so let's get into it. So I started watching Ugly Betty on Hulu a few months ago, and I finally finished watching it. I absolutely loved the show. The ending was kind of like what I was expecting to happen like the entirety of the show, and I was like, okay, it's finally happening, but now the show's over. So it was like exciting and like kind of like disappointing at the same time, but I really liked the show. It was really good. So I would definitely check it out if you haven't seen that show before. This past weekend, I finally sat down and finished watching Stranger Things. I have finished last season, and then the second season came out, and I just hadn't had a chance to sit and finish it yet. And all the kids that I work with kept threatening to spoil it, so I was like, I have to finish watching it before they ruin it. So I watched it, and I loved it. I really liked it. Like, I think I liked it more than season 1 almost. But I really liked the ending and everything that happened, and I kind of liked that they left off where it could either be like, okay, we're gonna do another season, or we could just leave you hanging here and like you could live with it kind of thing, which I enjoyed. I'm not gonna ruin the show for you because it's amazing, and if you haven't watched it yet, you're obviously living under a rock and you need to go check it out. The next show that I've been watching is called The Good Doctor. It kind of reminds me of House, but the doctor has autism instead of he's just an asshole. But it's really interesting to see someone play someone like that and personify like how they would interact in those kind of situations, which I think is really interesting. And I've really been enjoying it, and I love the guy who plays the main character. I loved him in The Bates Motel, which I still need to finish watching actually. I think I still have like half of the last season to watch. I really like that show too. I'll add that to my list of things I need to finish watching. But I've really been enjoying that show, as well as this season of Grey's Anatomy. It's amazing. That show's been on for an eternity, and the fact that they still come up with like amazing storylines is just like beyond. But I really love that. And then I finally I waited like all week to catch up, and then I watched last week's episode this past weekend, and it leaves off on a cliffhanger, and I was like, really? And then like this Thursday's Thanksgiving, so I don't even know if it's coming on again, and so we might have to wait until next week. I don't even know. I need to look into that because I was really upset. I was like, oh, why did I watch this? Like, I could have waited. But it's been getting really good. If you haven't watched Grey's Anatomy this season, if you've been missing out, you need to go catch up because it's getting good and you don't want to miss it. Another new show that we've been getting into, The Gifted. It's about like X-Men mutant kind of thing. I think it's supposed to be set technically like further in the future from all the X-Men stuff. But I've been watching it with my husband, so it's been a little slower going because he's one of those people who can't just sit in front of the TV and like binge everything. He has to like get up and do things. So we watch when he's around and that kind of thing. So I think we're like 2 episodes behind right now. But I've really been enjoying that show. It's really interesting, something different, which is always nice. Another favorite has definitely been This Is Us. If you have not seen that show, you need to go watch it. It's amazing. And I feel like I keep waiting to find out, like you're just waiting to find out more because it flips from their past to their present and what's going on with them and like things that happened to them and why they're acting kind of the way they're acting. And it's really interesting to see, and you keep getting like little bits of what happened in the past affecting the future, and it's really good. I really love that show, and I love Mandy Moore, and I love Milo I don't know how to say his last name, so I'm not going to try. But I love both of them and all the other actors in the show, and it's such a good show, and I absolutely love watching it, and oh, it's so good. Like, if you haven't seen This Is Us, like, it's one of those shows, like, I think I've gotten to the point in my pregnancy where, like, anything, like, really cute or, like, with animals, just, like, bawl. So it's, like, one of those shows that definitely pulls at your emotions, and I definitely feel that when I watch that show. So if you need a good, like, tearjerker kind of show, that's the show for you. And then, of course, I've been watching, like, my guilty pleasures. Like, I watched Total Bellas, and then it flipped right to Total Divas, and I'm also behind on Teen Mom 2, which I need to finish and catch up on because I think tonight or this week the Teen Mom OGs come back. So I really need to catch up on that series so I can get to the next one. But I love those kind of shows. Those are like my guilty binge pleasure. Sometimes it's nice to like stack those kind of shows up so then you can just like binge them all at once so you don't have to like wait for all the juicy drama stuff to happen. So that's always fun. And I kind of like doing that with shows anyway. I'm more of a binger than a like wait week to week kind of person, because then you like forget stuff happens and then it's just not as impactful when you can just sit there and watch it the whole way through. So that's always nice. Which I kind of need to do with some of my CW shows because I'm kind of behind on some of those. But that's a different story. But if you guys have watched any of these shows, I would love to know what your thoughts on them are. If you have any other shows that you think I might enjoy, I would love to hear those also, because I'm always looking for something new to binge in between waiting day to day for the next episode of my newer shows to come out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving this week and enjoy time with your family, or eating, stuffing your face with whatever you can find, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!